Hello once again, people. I hope you guys are having fun and enjoying the summer. So as you usually know, you know that I go around showing you over Kigali and showing you the activities and actions that my share construction group is doing. Now today we are going to go in Ndera district so that we can see what's happening there, what's up with Ndera, and what are we going to show you. So for now, I'm going to show you a property which is on sale, which is being sold by my share construction group. Right now, you can see that I'm in a road heading to Trimina Kabiri, people who knows in Rwanda, and also we are passing by on the Paris Nyandungu Hotel. It's a road which passed by there. Moreover to that, we are going in a place where there is, as you can see, different vehicles pass through this road. Either big ones, small ones, motorcycles, bicycles, any kind of a vehicle can pass in this road. So we are going to see a property, so stay up with me so that we can see what's up in Ndera. Now we have reached to our property. As I've been telling you, showing you the directions of from where we started our journey to our property. Now this is the property. As you can see, it's really good. It has amazing paints and it's really good, as you can see it. Now here I'm telling you, it's supposed to be a gate, but you know, because we are in a semi-finished work, means that in 2 weeks everything will be ready for us to be, to come to live in this house. Now before we explore this beautiful house, let me first remind you where we are. We are in Gasabo district. The village is Ndera, the sector is Gatare, and the cell is Cyaruzinga. We are going to visit this amazing property. We are in this property which has, the heat and how big is it. I'm going to tell you the size of the plot and even the size of the house, which means the plot size is 377 meters square and the house's size is 132 meters square. That's how big this plot is. Now here I'm standing in the parking. First of all, this is the parking. It's going to be structured in 2 ways. The cars can park from there to there. This parking can contain more than 4 houses, which means even 6 cars can fit in this parking. So from there to here it's a parking, and from here to there it's another parking, and maybe you can put a garden, a small garden on that side. In this side it's going to contain a house, a small house where your maids or your housekeepers can live in that house, and even the toilet and washrooms that they can use, which means you can put a garden, the parking, and that house. Now let's explore the house itself. So as you can see, this is the balcony where you can sit either with your guests, or in case you want to do your job here, you can use this place because it even has electric charger or the multi-place where you can charge your own computer. And let me tell you, the rooftop, it's really good, and even the lamps of this house, they are very calm and very good. Now from here we enter the living room. This is a living room. As you can see, it's big, really big enough. You can set either chairs, fridge, TV, everything can fit in here, and still some space would remain. And you see the roof, it's well built. And I like the style of the lamps. They're very good. They're not that, shiny. They're not even that cold. You can see they're in the middle, and it's good. So from here we enter a dining room. You can set your dining room here. You can set your table. The people who like to decorate things, it's really good. It's a very good and big enough dining room. And as I told you, remember I told you that this house has 4 rooms and 2 bathrooms and washrooms, which means we have 4 doors on either 2 on my left side and another 2 doors on my right side. So before we go there, let's first go this side. So from this side we enter the kitchen. As you can see, you can even tell yourself that it's a kitchen based on the tiles which builds the kitchen. You see, there is drawings which shows you cups, there is electricity here, and a lot of things are well built in here. You can see from the roof, the windows, in case you are worried that the gays won't go out, there are windows. Now we read the gays out. Moreover to that, there's another door which leads you outside. From the kitchen, there is another door which leads you outside. So this is the outside part. I mean, in Kinyarwanda they call it Igikari, but then it's like the downer part, the other part, not the front part, but the other part of the house. So as you can see, we've not yet built the fence, but it's soon to be, which means in 2 weeks we'll be having the fence. And remember, I told you that this plot has 377 meters square, which means we still have another space for the fence. And that side, as you can see, there is a hole there, which means we are going to put a water tank on that side, which is good enough. So from this part we go back inside to see the other rooms, the other doors. Where do they read? So let's even see what's on the other part of doors. So from here we go on this side. On this side we see there is a room, the first room, and this is the master or the principal room. You can see that it's big enough. You can even tell that this is the master room. You see the rooftop, how it's easy, and even has windows. You can see, the view is good enough. So from here we go here. There is a corridor, which means this room is actually on its own. This is the bathroom and the toilet that someone in the chamber, in the principal room, can use without having to go on the other side. This is the bathroom. And this is a corridor where you can set a cabinet where you can put your shoes in case you don't want to go on the other part of the room. Now, from here, this is the second room. This is the second room. As you can see, it's very good built too. It's big enough. You see? So this is the second room. From here, you come. This is the third room. It's big too, enough. As you can see, has windows. You can see it's good. So from this part there is a bathroom and toilet. Here you can see this is the toilet and the bathroom that someone in this room and the fourth room, which is this one, can use, which means people on this side can use this toilet and the bathroom, and people from the other side can use the other toilet and the bathroom. This is the fourth and the last room. Now, how was the tour? I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, let me tell you, how can this house be yours? How can you get this? Stick up with me. Remember, the size of this house is 132 meters square and the plot size is 377 meters square. That's the size of the plot and that's the size of the house. That's how big enough. And remember, the parking lot can contain more than 4 cars, which means even 6 cars can fit in this very parking. And there on that side, maybe how we are going to structure this, we are going to see it in 2 weeks when we come back, but let me be telling you that because I enjoy speaking. So now on that side we are going to be having a garden. You can set a garden there for people who likes decoration, and that from there to here you can make a parking, and from here to there also there is another parking. There on that side there is a house which is going to be outside there. It's a house of housemaids or housekeepers. They can stay in there. There's going to be a toilet, the bathroom for the housekeepers, and down there on the other part it's going to be a water tank. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. So before I tell you how you can get this house? How can it be yours? Let me first remind you, what did we see? Where are we? And what's the purpose of our visit? So we are in Gasabo district and the village is Ndera. We are here to visit this plot, this amazing plot, which is being sold by Masha Construction Group. We saw that this house has 4 rooms, 2 bathrooms, a living room, dining room, and even a kitchen. We also saw that this house has amazing and big enough parking which can contain more than 4 cars. We also saw that there on the other part, that side, you can put a small garden and make the parking here and here, and there you can put, there is a small house which is going to be built. Only in 2 weeks when we come back here, you are going to find a fence and even the annex, I mean the houses, the small house which is going to be outside here. Now this house is worthy of $43,000 or 43 million Rwandan francs. That's the amount of this house, and the house can be yours. Remember, the size of this house is 132 meters square and the size of the plot is 377 meters square. That's how big enough this plot and the house is. So it can be yours. It's a matter of you calling us on our free call of 6070 or come to our headquarters, which is located in Gishushu near Gasabo district, and we can give you either a personal tour or more information on this amazing house. I'm looking forward for your calls anytime, for you telling me, Princia, we want to visit you, Princia, I want this and this. So I'm looking forward for your calls. I hope you guys had good times with me. Ciao.